In the words of a famous explorer, it is adventure that truly fills the soul, and it is barely ever possible to really have your fill of adventure without exploring some of the most captivating sights in Europe. Now guess what? You're in luck today, as Jet Set Voyager explores Europe's top 13 most amazing attractions in this video for you. Surely you want to watch until the end, because our number 1 on the list will definitely take your breath away. Number 13. Cliffs of Moher, Ireland. Located on the wild west coast of Ireland, the Cliffs of Moher is the country's most famous landmark and one of the most popular natural attractions in Europe. The sea cliffs are located in the Burren region of County Clare, and they stretch a whopping 14 kilometers along the shore. But then, what truly makes these cliffs spectacular is that they plunge vertically into the Atlantic Ocean at an unbelievable depth of about 700 feet. Not to worry though. With trails carefully laid along the edge, you can join other adventure seekers to explore and admire this breathtaking depth from several vistas. It would also interest you to know that the stunning beauty of this impressive work of nature has inspired many creatives, including musicians, artists, and film producers over the years. Also boasting a wide range of flora and fauna along with over 20 species of birds, this attraction is nothing short of captivating, and it is indeed one of the wonders of Europe today. Number 12. Meteora Greece. No doubt, Europe has more than its fair share of UNESCO World Heritage Sites, but in truth, not many are as impressive as the Meteora in Greece. This elevated rock formation has an aura that depicts something out of the ordinary. It is more like a fantasy location extracted from the pages of a fairy tale novel, and it never fails to dazzle visitors with its stunning views. If you're a sucker for adventures, then you are certainly in for the time of your life, hiking the sublime trails that lead to the top of the formation. While the trek to this summit remains one of the best things to do in Greece, the highlight of the trip awaits you at the top of the mystical elevation. On a good day, the summit gets buried in clouds, making you feel like you are literally floating above the skies. So we can also say you are cruising on the top of the world. Number 11. Canals of Amsterdam, Netherlands. It's already common knowledge that the city of Amsterdam doesn't take too long to impress, especially with its quirky architecture and electric nightlife. However, the spotlight here remains on the ever so impressive canals that run through the length of the city. Stretching a combined total of more than 100 kilometers, the canals of Amsterdam are the heart and soul of the city, and arguably the most popular attraction in Netherlands. What this means is that it takes more than just a stroll in the park to see the wonders of this city. If you really want to discover the nitty-gritty of Amsterdam, then what you need is a boat cruise through its canals. Only then can you truly boast of having witnessed all the beauty and finesse that the city holds. Number 10. The Leaning Tower of Pisa, Italy. Of course, you can't talk about the wonders of Europe without mentioning this shocking engineering mistake that turned out to be an architectural masterclass. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is more than just a legend. It is a mystery that has totally defied the laws of physics and bewildered even the greatest minds for the longest. Located in Pisa, the tower is one of the 3 majestic structures at Cathedral Square. However, what makes it more famous is the fact that the nearly 56-meter-tall structure tilts about 5 degrees to the side. And I'm not even kidding. Many building engineers and experts have tipped the building to topple, considering its ridiculous tilt. But against all odds, this magical tower has not only withstood the test of time, but has also become one of the most visited attractions in all of Europe. The Leaning Tower is definitely a sight to behold, and you'll even be left more flabbergasted knowing that the tilt is a result of a foundational mistake during its early construction process. What better example of our mistakes turning to gold could you ever find? Number 9. Louvre Museum, Paris. The city of Paris is many things to many people, but for art lovers, it is the undisputed art capital of the world, and this museum contributes immensely to the reputation. Located on the right bank of the Seine in Paris, the Louvre Museum is the world's largest art museum and a beacon to art lovers from across the globe. The structure and architecture of this museum can only best be described as absolutely captivating, but they are nothing compared to the spectacle that awaits you inside the museum, featuring some of the world's best art pieces, including the ever so famous Mona Lisa. This museum will tickle your fancy, stimulate the art lover in you, and teach you some priceless art lessons when you visit. Number 8. The Matterhorn, Switzerland. Switzerland is a fascinating country that has a lot to offer tourists, but there's no doubt that most visitors often have the Matterhorn as their target destination when visiting this country. Located in the famous Swiss Alps, the Matterhorn is an alpine mountain dominating the region of the Swiss-Italian border. Plus, rising to a stupendous height of about 4,500 meters, this mountain is one of the highest summits in Europe. Today, this pyramid-shaped mountain is the symbol of Switzerland and also doubles as the most photographed mountain in the world. If you fancy your chances on the trails, you may want to join several other tourists to make your way up the summit. Of course, this is not an easy hike, and the crooked paths are known to ruffle a few feathers, but you will find the majestic bird's-eye view from the top of the mountain to be more satisfying than watching a glorious sunset. Number 7. St. Peter's Basilica, Vatican City. Did you know there's an independent country right in the middle of Rome? Well, now you do. Known as the Vatican City-State, this landlocked country is the world's smallest country, but it's most famous for being home to St. Peter's Basilica. The St. Peter's Basilica is the world's biggest cathedral, the headquarters of the Catholic Church, and home to the Catholic Pope. It is also renowned for its exemplary Italian-style architecture, which has seen it become one of the wonders of Europe. Apart from its spiritual significance, the basilica is a sight to behold, and one of the most amazing places to visit in Europe. No doubt you will have a lot of sightseeing and learn many new things from your visit to this place. Number 6. The ancient city of Pompeii, Italy. The many archaeological sites scattered across Europe are certainly worth visiting, but then not many of them can be compared to this ruins, known as the ancient city of Pompeii. Located in the Campania region of Italy, just off the coast of Naples, Pompeii sits pretty as one of the most impressive archaeological sites in the world. Believe it or not, this was one of the most vibrant cities in ancient Italy until the tragic eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD. Today, the city lies in ruins, but still retains its relevance thanks to its well-preserved walls. In fact, it is now one of the most visited attractions in the country, and one you don't want to miss out on visiting as a history buff. Within the ruins lies some of the city's colorful murals, and you can also marvel at plaster casts of people and animals of the city in their last moments. Number 5. Fjords of Norway. If you have witnessed any of the fjords in Canada, New Zealand, or the US state of Alaska, then you majestic these sites can be. However, these fjords are often considered child's play compared to the fjords of Norway. Shaped by glaciers, this 2.5 million years old attraction is one of the main reasons for the high tourist activity in Norway. The enormous U-shaped valleys and cliffs are among the most astonishing sights in Europe, and there are over 1,000 of these spectacles to explore when you come here. So get ready for an exhilarating experience. Number 4. Sagrada Familia, Spain. The beauty of the city of Barcelona is one that can never be overemphasized and can certainly not be overlooked. Plus, aside its captivating beauty, this city features some pretty impressive structures like the Palace of Catalan Music and the Camp Nou Stadium of FC Barcelona. But the most spectacular of the bunch remains La Sagrada Familia, which is the grand church in the middle of the city. The church is yet to be completed since construction started in the 1880s, but you'll find this structure to be nothing short of mind-blowing. Despite being incomplete, this Sagrada Familia is already a top UNESCO World Heritage Site, and this is a testament to its grand-styled architecture that will definitely leave you jaw-dropped when you visit. Number 3. The Kukenhof Flower Garden, Netherlands. There aren't many sites as stunning as the Kukenhof Flower Garden in the Netherlands. Well, with over 7 million flower bulbs planted in the garden each year, you already have an idea of what to expect when you come visiting. But then, nothing, not even your wildest imagination, can prepare you for what you'll see here. Spanning a total area of about 32 acres, the Kukenhof Flower Garden is dubbed the Garden of Europe for good reason. Conveniently, one of the world's largest flower gardens, Kukenhof is a must-visit attraction in Europe. However, you may want to time your visit to fall within spring, when the flowers bloom to form the most aesthetically pleasing sight ever seen. Surely you will live with this memory in your head for a very long time. Number 2. Coliseum Italy. This Italian amphitheater, commonly known as the Coliseum, is the most iconic symbol of Imperial Rome and the face of the Roman Empire. Dating back to 72 AD, the 50,000 capacity arena was and still is the largest standing amphitheater in the world. It's no wonder it has been recognized as one of the new 7 wonders of the world. Standing at a terrific height of about 50 meters and an incredible width of over 150 meters, you can't help but marvel at the magnificence of this majestic architectural masterclass. Even though the days of gladiators battling it out for gold and glory in front of the cheering spectators are long gone, the giant arena remains as relevant as ever, and despite the Colosseum being practically in ruins today, it still ranks as one of the most amazing places to visit in Europe. Number 1. Eiffel Tower, France. And now, at the top of our list of the most iconic places to visit in Europe is the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Indeed, this spectacular iron structure needs no introduction, as it has certainly endeared itself to adventure lovers, regular romantics, and even movie and art lovers. Built initially as the entrance to the 1889 World's Fair, this majestic tower was the highest structure in the world, at a mind-blowing height of 324 meters. Fast forward about 150 years later, and the Eiffel Tower is not just the symbol of Paris, but also one of the most incredible structures the world has ever seen. In all fairness, this giant monument is a must-see in Europe, and if you think the beauty of the Eiffel Tower is overwhelming during the day, wait until the lights come on at night, and you'll be left mesmerized by what is the most charming sight you might ever come across. Did you enjoy this video? Then hit the subscribe icon now for more interesting and fun pro travel tips you will totally love. Also, drop a comment below and let me know which of the attractions you will love to visit the most.